Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I am working on some embellishments, tucks, maybe tags for my lemon junk journal that I'm doing for the Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge with Jessica over at Paper Terrace. If you have not seen any of my previous videos, I'll link them down below. I did a shop with me at Dollar Tree, a haul video, making papers or painting papers. I made the cover, and then I also did a video where I showed you how I put my pages all together, and this is the cover here. I haven't put the signatures together, but this is what I worked on in my last video, so I will put a link for all those down below if you'd like to see that. I wanted to work, I think I'll have just 2 more videos with this series. I'll be working on the embellishments and things today, and then possibly the last video will be sewing the signatures in and sticking all the goodies in there, and then just giving you a quick flip through of the book. And if you did not watch my last video, I announced that the final video of the series I will be having a giveaway for my 5,000 subscribers that I've hit recently in the past couple months. And so I just want to have a giveaway to celebrate that, and just to thank all of you who are subscribed and watch my videos. So if you want to participate in that giveaway, just be sure to watch for that video, and I'll try and give some sneak peeks of the video coming on my Instagram. And of course, be sure to subscribe here and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when it comes out. So let's just go ahead and get started on this video. I pulled some of my stuff out that I picked up for this. I'm gonna make like a little pocket or tuck spot, or maybe a tag actually, with the notepad that I found. This is the top page. It was more of like a title page for the notepad, so I'm gonna use this part up here because it's still good. I'll just cut that off, and then I might use this piece down here. So yeah, so we have those things. I have my ribbons, the sparkly and the scalloped, and then I did pull out a corner rounder in my stash. I have one of the file folders. I also have this bag. It's an additional thing that I found at a more recent visit to the Dollar Tree, but I hadn't seen this before. It's a really cool lime, lemon, grapefruit kind of a bag, and it has glitter on one side and plain on the other, and then it has this really cool print on the inside. So I already used this within my pages. I cut the whole slice of lemon and a wedge of lemon to use on the pages, and then I also used one whole side for pockets. So I do have a little bit left of the side of the bag here. That's like the bottom part where it folds up. So I'm going to use that. So I just wanted to show you the bag there. And this is a scrap of the file folder. I have these wood stickers, and I have scraps of the pot holder, and this is the little lemon that I cut out of the other pot holder. Here's some embellishments that I was getting ready, and I'm going to show you those. And then I have these stickers that I want to use. And then I also have, I came up with different little sayings, like little text blocks that I can stick on my embellishments. I just went online, like to Pinterest and whatever, and just put in lemon sayings, and so I came up with these, and I typed them up in Word. And so I will try and have a PDF file for you that you can print out, and maybe I'll put them, I think I'll put them on my website, creativecrafticality.com, and you can print these out. But I found a really cool font, and I don't remember what it's called, but I have Sweet and Sour, Hello Sunshine, Farm Fresh, Make Lemonade, Slice of Life, Squeeze the Day, You're the Zest, Easy Peasy, and then I already pulled these out. Pucker Up and Main Squeeze. So I thought those would be cute, that, you know, just some sayings that you can use on embellishments or belly bands or whatever. So I printed those out, and so I'll have those to pick from. And then I have the file folder if I need to cut any more out of that. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. I started just some simple little layered embellishments already. And what I did was I drew some lemons onto the file folder scraps. So I have these two, and I was going to show you how I did that. First, I cut them out. Let's see, I drew, oh, I don't have my pencil. I'll just go ahead and do it this way with the pen. But a lemon shape isn't that difficult. Just make like a little nubbin. And nubbin is what it's called. And then you kind of do a little arch, and then another little nubbin on the other side. Then you do an arch on the opposite side. And then you can just make a little hole that is where it was attached to the tree. And then just go ahead and add some dots so it looks three-dimensional. It's just a quick little doodle you can do to make a lemon. And then the slice is just pretty much making a half circle, and then another half circle like that to make the peel along the edge. And then find the center and go out from the center into little wedges like that, and then just do real faint little lines. This kind of represents the pulpy part of the lemon, like that. I mean, that's just a real loose. You could add like a little circle there if you want. I didn't do that here. So just really quick little die cuts, and then just cut those out, and you can use them to layer on your embellishments. So just cut those real quick. And I already have those two, so I'm going to save that for later. So I started one already. I cut about a 2-inch square of my paper that was from the bag, and then I had a scrap piece of my plaid paper that I painted, so I cut a smaller square, and then I used my corner rounder on all the corners. I cut approximately 2 inches of the glitter ribbon and cut little tails, just a little triangle out of the end, and that's going to go underneath here. And my little tag here, I cut it out and I added little tails, cut little tails out the side. It says Main Squeeze, and that's going to tuck in right there. I'm going to just do it. And I'll just use my glue and glue these all together. And then I'll take one of my lemons and just do another little layer here. And then I have a small piece of the scalloped ribbon that I cut at an angle on both ends. So I'm just going to fold that in half in a V shaped, and that will go there. So now I just want to take my, if you can use like a tiny attacher or a stapler, but I don't have that out right now. I'm just going to use some tacky glue and just go ahead and layer all these things up, and that will just be a real simple layered embellishment. I think it looks really cute. Just put a little glue there. Put a little bit of glue to keep the ribbon folded. And then some glue on the back to glue it down. Just gotta hold it down for a few minutes, or 1 or 2 minutes, I guess, till the glue takes hold. Go ahead and glue this down. I'm gonna stick my pen on top of that, so keep that down. Oop, I covered up the main squeeze, the main part. There we go. Pull that over a little bit. I think I need a little bit more glue under there. And put some glue on the back of my lemon. Alright, so that is cute. Oops. A little bit of glue seeped out the back there, but I think that's cute. I could probably take some of my glitter glue. I don't have it here, but I bought that yellow glitter glue from the Dollar Tree. I could add some of that while actually like here for the highlight. But so there's that one. And then I cut another square of this. I'm gonna go ahead and corner around these corners. Oops. Didn't get quite in there. And then I have this piece. I think I'll leave it long just so this one's a little bit different. And a corner around it as well. Oh. Sometimes if you don't get the corner right in there, it cuts it really awkward. Now it's all messed up. Just have to use my scissors. That's okay. Let's go ahead and use my scissors here. Corner around it. And then I'm going to use one of the wedges this time. And this pucker up. Cut some of the ribbon again. Easy way to get some nice tails is just to fold it in half and cut from left to right. And that'll give you a good edge there. Maybe I'll go this direction this time. Go ahead and make my tails on this piece like that, and add in some ribbon. Up. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down because it's making it hard to lay it out. So that, glue down my ribbon. Comment down below if what your theme is for if you're participating in the Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge, and also what you decided to do as far as your theme. Because I love to hear what what stuff you were able to find. It's all kinds. I think was it Emily's Paper Caper? She's a new subscriber of mine, and I think she's doing, were you doing pineapple theme? No, I don't remember. I'm sorry. My brain has too many things going on. Okay, let's get on with it here. Let me glue the pucker up here. Somebody that commented in one of my vids is doing pineapple theme. No, Emily isn't the one doing that, if I remember right. I'm gonna go watch your video again, Emily, and I will make sure I know what you're working on, because I feel bad not remembering. But I know there is somebody that commented they're doing a pineapple theme. All right. And there's that one. So super cute. That one's ready to go. These I'll save for my other book, or I may use them on a tag or something. So I'll move on to using this, and I think I'm gonna make a journal card with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this down. I'll cut it down to there. And I'll need a bigger piece of my file folder, so cut this piece here. It's amazing how much you can get out of just one package of these file folders, because I made the cover, 2 covers for 2 journals, and then tags. Also, I'll be making the 2 signature cover pages, and then you can just use it all for all the different embellishments and things. So put that there. I'm gonna corner around these. Glue. This is really thin because it's a notepad, so just have to just put little tiny bits so it doesn't get wrinkled, or use a glue stick. I'm not a fan of glue sticks, so I don't use them that often. Or you can use a paper runner, I guess, like a double-sided thing that you use for scrapbooking a lot. There's that. And I think I want to use might be too thick. Maybe I'll cut a little sheet, just like a little line, just to have like a little strip of this on there along the bottom. Let's see, 4 inches. Glue that down. And maybe I want to use one of these. Yeah. Attach this down here. And probably another one of my little, well, I guess it already has squeeze the day on there, so I don't need that little piece. And then let me grab my hole punch. Alright, found my hole punch. This is actually one from the Dollar Tree, I think. I think it was, yeah, it's either that or the 99-cent store, but they actually work pretty good. So I'm just going to punch it right in the corner. I'm going to punch it on this side because if I want to slip it in a pocket this way, it'll have the, or it may just go down, but either way, I want it on that side. So I'm just going to put my scalloped ribbon in and tie a double knot just to add that little fun element at the top. Cut that off. So that's just an easy little tag you can make. And let's see, what else can I do here? I know, I have my crepe paper streamer, so I'm going to go ahead and make a little embellishment with this. I'm just going to fold it and kind of ruffle it. Just kind of fan folding it really quickly. Just kind of scrunching it. Not being perfect at all. Let's see here. Trying to see what maybe I'll use this as a base. And I'll do this, should I do this as a corner tuck? Let's see, move my parts over there. I'm going to cut this in half, like a corner tuck, and just do some embellishing on it. And then I can sew this into my book. But I want to add some of this ruffle on there. This is probably a good amount there. This has got a crease in it from the bag, being part of the bottom of the bag. But once it gets sewn in, it'll be fine. Let's see. Thought maybe I could use one of the lemon wedges. And so I'll go ahead and paint that. Let me go ahead and glue this down though, because trying to see how this will look. Can add in I'll actually add in some more of this, kind of do like I was doing with those other embellishments. Like another, just, I need something else in there, another texture, so I'm going to use the glitter. And then I'll cut little tails on this too. Okay, let's just glue the ruffle down so it can kind of dry while we're painting the lemon. So I'm just going to put some glue, a little bit glue down here. And place it down and move it together so the scrunches will stay. Just like that. Another thing I will do is like run a stitch down it with my sewing machine, but if you didn't have a sewing machine, you could just do it like I'm doing with the glue. So just let that dry a little bit. Go ahead and paint this. This is the paint, the washable paint actually. They didn't have, the time I went shopping for paint, they didn't have yellow. Now I've been to different Dollar Trees since then and they had the yellow, but I was fine with this when I used it before, so no sense in buying more than what I need. And it's actually thin enough to where the lines on here it doesn't cover it up. So I think if it was the thicker craft acrylic paint, it would probably cover those lines up. I don't know. I've never used the premium paint from Dollar Tree because they really haven't carried it for that long. But so I'm gonna just use this and it covers pretty good. It dries pretty quick as well. So let's see here. I'll just glue my sweet and sour down on top of the glitter ribbon, kind of at an angle, and then glue this down. And this has a dimensional dot on it, so you could leave that on, but I'm not going to use, and I'm going to use glue, so I'm just going to take that off. I don't think it's already going to add dimension to it, so I don't think it really needs that extra dimension. Especially when you're putting it in a junk drawer. I mean, it'll make it pretty chunky already. And my books are usually pretty chunky, so just want to make sure my sweet and sour is over there so you can see it. And I want to make sure. So obviously I'm not going to be able to sew this into my book. If I wanted to do that, I would sew it before I put this piece down. So this I'll just have to glue it down in, and that's a super easy little side corner tuck there. And then let's see, I'll do a belly band. So I'll just use, my base will be another piece of the file folder. And I'm getting like really dirty and messy here, so I need to clean up my space. Let's see here. Okay. So I'm going to cut a 2-inch belly band. And my height is 8 3/4 of my pages. I have this piece, it's what was left of the pot holder. So let's see what I can do with this. And I have this I want to use too. Also have this. So what can I do? Let's see. Oh, I have these too. So maybe I should do a belly band with, I'll use some of these too, so. I might not use, maybe I think I'll put this just on one of the pages. So, you know what? I'm going to cut a little strip of this off. And just kind of center that. And then under let me glue this. I'm going to glue this down. Just put a little thin layer of glue down there. And I'm going to do this live for today, but I may have to cut it apart a little bit. Yeah. Cut it here. I love that it not only does it have the blue like teal color, and then it also has the yellow. And then let's see, I'll trim this off a little so it looks like it wasn't attached to that part. Stickers are actually pretty sticky, so that's good. They should be, it'll stick down pretty well on here. And then I'm gonna have to cut that 4 off. And then I'm going to cut the little leaves off too. And I'll add them in at the bottom. Live for today, and then I'll put that down there. And add one of these. Let's see. If that's too much. Or maybe I should do the, let's see about this one. You know what? I think I don't want to use flowers. I think I want to use a lemon. No? Not sure what I want to do here. I don't like that. Maybe this is okay. I think I'll do that. And then what will happen is that I will stitch this into the book. I don't know if I need to add, do I need a lemon in here just to tie in my lemon? I think I'll add that. Maybe I'll do that. I just feel like I need a lemon in here for my lemon theme. And then once the stitching gets added to the page, that will really, that'll really look good. So, okay, so that one's done. And I think that's probably good. I'll probably come up with some other things, but this video is going to be like 5 hours long if I just keep going. So, and I don't really want to have to speed things up. So hopefully this is a good amount of embellishments for you. And if there's something else that you want me to try and make, just leave it in the comments below and I can add that into another video. So here they are, my fun embellishments, and the next time you'll probably see these in the book. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.